livestream.com.
Warning, 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 warning. This is an emergency broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 230... Lost.
Ooh, Uncle. Yeah,
Eight, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Over.
I'm going to go to unclethepodcast.com
Let me check
as
it
we
again.
speak, and that will tell you. We're at 236 right now.
236.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. That's we are 236. Mm-hmm. And here we are, people. I've got a story to tell.
You do.
Since we don't have a guest right in this moment, and phones ain't ringing.
We could take your calls, though.
But we'll take our calls otherwise.
The call number, 319-527-5016. We would love it if you called this Friday night, live Friday, every Friday on Ocelli.com. So call 319-527-5016.
Yeah.
But until you do, Uncle's got a story, so why don't you...
We have a story about building.
Oh.
We have bad news, people.
Uh-oh.
Bad news about building.
Bad news.
The contest is still going on.
God, the contest.
Yes, this is a contest.
Okay.
When you...
It's all right. Yeah, explain the contest, Uncle.
The thing is, the contest is whoever get the job done first. At the meantime, we don't have nothing completed on either end.
That's right.
One guy, I hear, doesn't want to sell.
Yeah,
We got a lawyer involved in that one. And then, wait, let me talk.
Okay.
I'm the sidekick here,
Yes.
sidekick. Hold on.
Talk
and the
away.
other one, we got to mention name, is a nasty inspector that doesn't know, figuring out, he's going by the plans, but still, it's been over a month on this other side of the coin, on this building here.
So Uncle's a
on
bit...
this room.
Uncle's
and
a bit
now
frustrated.
I'm actually frustrated. We do not have a winner yet.
Is this about the desert house?
Desert House 2.
In part,
Part,
yes.
yes.
That's part of the
That's part of
contest that Uncle speaks of there,
Yeah.
Chuck. The other half is a building project we have on our current home that we have here in Riverside. Just a little addition we're putting on, and so, yeah. It's,
Okay.
Yeah.
It went on for today, and nothing passed, and a dingbat doesn't want to sell. I'm calling him a dingbat. Sidekick.
Okay,
He's a
Uncle.
dingbat. That's his name.
Well, Uncle,
Dingbat.
let me preface that by saying you mentioned something about an attorney, which is accurate, and I'm going to say that I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Well, I know that.
Because there are attorneys involved, I think it's best if we don't say anything and we just let things work themselves out. And hopefully on the other end of all of this, I will have quite the story to tell everybody. We'll see. We'll see if we tell that. Maybe
get the story down.
Okay, but I got a question here about the other part of this, right? Which is the building project. Now, are there attorneys involved there too?
No involvement in that one. No, that one's going proper as planned, except
sort of,
except we have a studied old man that doesn't understand his job, and we took his boss and told him we don't want you anymore. Okay. But who shows up? The dingbat. That's the story on that.
Okay, I bet I know what the real problem is. Cut right to the chase. And how do I know this? Because I know people. And
right. I know you know people. And that's why I figured to give it to you.
California is your problem, Uncle.
California.
Yeah, trying to get anything built, improved, or done in California is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And
So this is a nightmare thing.
Yeah.
This is a problem with the state you're in, with these building inspectors and permits, and God help you. You gotta go to the town. It takes you a year to be able to put a porch on your house. You know.
Yes.
It's amazing to me. Yes. And look, most places, either they have a system, and it takes a little bit of time. You get your paperwork, whatever, and well, like where I grew up, you just got to know who to send a couple $100 to, and stuff gets done.
$1,000 but here it is. The project's been started at what? When has it been started? I don't even lose track on this side.
It's been a few months, but yeah, what Chuck is saying is generally true.
Oh yeah,
it's everybody's problem all around. Is that yes? There's quite a bit of the California situation there. It's just it doesn't have to be the way it is, but it is.
Well, even that goofy guy, Bill Maher, right? Yeah. Who is in California also. The guy who hosts the show Real Time. I don't think Uncle watches it, but you know who I'm talking about, Aaron, right?
Oh yeah.
Even this guy. You know how long it took him to get to be able to turn on his solar panels? And this is a rich guy, mind you, so it's not like it's a lack of money or anything. It took him over 1,000 days to get his solar panels approved, right? Yeah. That's a rich guy. A rich guy couldn't get solar panels in his mansion.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
In fact, we have our neighbors putting more on.
Yeah. Chuck, I don't know if you're aware of this, but many of our neighbors, many of the people that live here, there appears to be quite the exodus to the state of Nevada. And it's for these reasons in large part. That
they're not even trying to go to Texas, Aaron, because I keep hearing that people are leaving California to go to Texas, no?
For the people we mostly hear about and around us, but for the most part, it's Nevada and Arizona.
Okay.
I'm sure Texas is a little bit, but the ones that come up the most for sure that I notice are those, Arizona, Nevada.
Okay, so the only reason why I interjected here to say, look, California is a special circumstance when it comes to trying to get anything done. It's because, Uncle, I just want you to be prepared. This ain't even near over, probably. I mean, if it is, you're lucky. You're lucky if it ends soon, but otherwise, it takes a long time. And I can hear you're frustrated, and I'm just telling you.
We never had this problem.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't done this sort of like building and things like that. It's not something that
it's just something I want to talk about. Don't jump on your sidekick.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that is a nuisance. It's a part of regular life. As Chuck is getting at, that it shouldn't be this difficult, but it is. So yeah, I don't know. We're in California now for what it's worth. I mean, there's a lot of really cool things about the state, to be sure, but certainly that is not one of the things.
Here it is. But what surprised me about the building part of it, I'm trying to finish and end this conversation, is here we had a house, we walk up, and it's done. And all these houses are being built. Why is it so simple of making a house, but not making a part of one?
Our home.
That's what my point is.
Our home was produced by a developer, which has a lot of experience doing these sorts of things. They have a lot of people working for them that know all the right things to do, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure it's still, even for them, it's a headache.
Oh.
But it's a full-on large business that produced our home. They knew what they were doing. We're just some goofballs that wanted an extra room put on the side of the house. So we got to deal with this now. So,
all right. Yeah. Okay. Well, now let's change the subject. Now, what are we going to talk about?
Well, I want to remind people this is a live show.
Well, we are. It's a live show. Everybody, start talking on the phone. Get on ringing there.
Call up.
Get them calling.
call us up, 319-527-5016, or send a message. Don't call through Skype, but send a message on Skype to Chuck. He's Charles.Ocelli on Skype, or call 319-527-5016. We'd love to talk to you. I don't see a lot of action
in the chat room.
in the live stream chat rooms, like the Twitch and all that, like we usually do. I'm not sure what's going on tonight. I'm a bit taken aback by it.
Chat is a little light. Creative Accidents I have not seen pop up yet, but perhaps we'll see him in the near future. We do have a caller on the line, and their number, I think, is blocked in the regular caller lines, just so you know. So you tell me when we want to get to him, Uncle.
Yeah, what do you say, Uncle?
Go ahead, but put him on. Since we have him on.
All right. Mysterious
Mr.
caller.
Wonderful caller, where you from and who?
You're on the air.
You're on the air now.
Still open?
You open?
The restaurant's still open?
Oh, yeah, this is Victor. It's also Chris McDonald. To answer your question, yes, the restaurant's open. We're taking your order. What would you like to order, sir?
Oh, not again.
Let me get some 2 cheeseburgers. Let me get some 6-piece chicken nuggets as well. A little medium spice with my ice on it.
Is it okay if we take those food items, put it in your hair, and then give you a crazy haircut with food in your hair so we can do a haircut and serve you food at the same time?
No cheeseburger, only donuts.
Don't tell me this is.
Cheeseburger, only donuts.
Don't tell me this is the same guy from last week.
Maybe.
Is this the same guy from last week?
I think so. Is this Chris McDonald?
Yeah, from last week as well.
I knew it. I can tell from the voice.
Uncle caught you.
I caught you there.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. And you guys?
We're good. We're good. Yeah.
Have you joined a cult lately?
Oh, yeah. I've been put on a coat.
Not really.
Okay,
No.
just check. Not really. See, now that's not a no.
I know about the
The
coats.
caller, Aaron, just so you know.
Okay.
I
Well, I
know
mean,
about them.
can any of us really say no to that, Chuck? I mean, I think we covered this in the previous hour with Joseph L. Flatley. We were talking about the book. What is it? New Age Grifter. I had to look over at the title. I do have a copy of the book right here. Yeah. But I think we covered that a bit in the previous hour. We're all cult members now, Uncle. What do you say about that?
Coat. One of these special plain coat.
Maybe. If you were a cult leader, what would you do, Uncle? How would you lead us to ascension?
I don't know how to start.
Maybe. I mean,
I won't know how to start.
Put your pant legs on one leg at a time, even if you're an ascended master or just a regular cult member.
Yeah.
Chris McDonald. What cult would you like to join?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably McDonald's Club, around the McDonald's Club, the Clown Club. The Clown Club, yeah.
The Clown Cult, yeah. ICP!
CP!
Family!
Oh, wait. I know that one.
You know that, right?
Family.
Hey, you with the hatchet, man. You in a gang.
Yeah.
Get the FBI on us with that way.
We have another caller. Just saying.
Another caller. All right.
Oh, we have another caller? Okay.
He said a caller. Who is this?
Are we going? Chris, take care. We'll say bye for now, but thanks for calling me.
Yeah.
Take care. And we're going to take the next call. Uncle, why don't you welcome the next caller on the line here?
Where you from and who's on the line? What are you laughing at?
Your live caller.
Your live caller.
Calling from my compound, and I'd like to complain about that last show.
Uh-oh. What's your complaint? We'll file it.
What show?
I think it's outlandish. I heard he's a nice guy.
Okay, well, sorry.
The McDonald fella?
I think it's Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse? What are you doing talking?
Oh, yeah.
Minnie Mouse, back on the line. Get back online, Minnie Mouse.
Oh, no.
No what? Who's that talking? That don't sound like Minnie Mouse.
This is Jimmy, right?
No, wait a minute. Let's find out who this caller is.
Oh, okay.
Yes, who is this caller?
Who is this?
Well, let me explain.
Explain it, Uncle.
I'm trying to find out who the caller is.
Tell us who it
playing,
is.
Sidekick.
Well, I thought you knew who it was.
Well, we have to listen to his voice.
Okay,
Hello.
let's listen. Caller, say something so we hear your voice now.
Something.
Okay, there.
How you doing?
Hey, wait a minute. This is not Willie from Ohio.
No, it's not Cooley. No,
Cooley,
definitely
Cooley.
not. No, definitely not. No.
Not Cooley.
He'll be back, I'm sure. Well,
I guess it's.
Caller, were you or were you not channeling some spiritual being there at the beginning of the call? Is that what's going on or no?
I was. It's the strangest thing ever happened to me. I was
Wait a
reading
minute.
this weird book that this weird guy gave me. I don't know. Then I passed out, but I'm all right now.
I wouldn't be doing that often. You lose your voice a lot of times.
Yeah.
I can you could do that on New Year's Revolution, though.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm on that every year. I can't find out. There was a thing about a baby that I couldn't understand who he was.
Well, I think Minnie's got a frog in her throat.
Minnie, you're back on there.
Everybody's just channeling all sorts of ascended beings tonight.
I know
beings of
because
light
I know
and
this is
love.
a comedy hour.
is.
Sidekick, this is a comedy hour. This is what they're doing at.
This is what you do.
This is what you're doing my hour.
This is how the Uncle Hour goes, everybody. I mean, I'm not sure if you knew what you were signing up for, but this is
I
it.
think they know. Whenever we saw Minnie Mouse come out, we saw McDonald come out.
I don't know.
What?
It's my understanding, Uncle, that angels have voices that strongly resemble Disney people. That's all. That's my understanding. I don't know.
That too.
Makes sense.
man.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, it's come to conclusion. When I've heard these people, I think we're on North Disney World or Disneyland. What is this? What Disney World or Disneyland? I get confused between Florida's and this one.
out here is Disneyland in
Disneyland.
California. In Anaheim, California, it's Disneyland. That was the first one built in 54, I think.
Yeah, well, 'cause every time I'm hearing those guys, I'm thinking they're coming down to talk on the show for me.
Oh,
The
yeah,
comedy boy. No?
You're talking about the cast members.
Yes, the cast.
Also known as employees of Disneyland and
Yeah.
Disney World. They're
There
called-
was some time I was on the train. I saw some people going on.
Oh, sure.
trains.
They were on their way to work wearing their strange outfits that they have to wear for whatever part of the park they work in, right?
Right.
Yeah. They're cartoonish.
Guy had a
weirdo.
guy had a Mickey Mouse hat.
Yeah.
Back. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. If you're wearing your
Every
work.
time I was on the train, I saw this guy and I'm like, what the?
That's a work uniform that stands out, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's no missing that. So.
Nah, there's still something to say about it.
Yep. Yeah. So Jimmy, what else is
What
going
else
on? We
happening,
know that
Jimmy?
you're channeling, but what else is going on over there in your neck of the woods tonight?
Guitar music.
Whoa.
You got guitar going?
Hey, that wasn't me.
No, that was not you. Okay. Yeah,
Who
okay.
the
We
heck
all
is
heard that.
guitaring? It sounds like Jimi Hendrix is back.
Yes, indeed. He's back. We're all happy that he is, of course. Great guitar player. Plays his guitar left-handed, a right-handed guitar played upside down. Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
How did he learn how to do that? It's like
You
a
gotta
completely different way
understand
to
the
play.
man. You gotta understand the man. You gotta be into music, more in the music, to understand what he does.
Yeah, I know. It's really, I mean,
And most people don't know that Jimi Hendrix was in the 101st Airborne.
It was.
Oh.
It was in the Air Force.
I had forgotten that he served in the military.
He did? I didn't even know that.
I didn't remember that at all. Was it? Go on about that, Jimmy, because I don't remember that whatsoever.
He did serve in Vietnam.
Vietnam, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
he didn't serve in country, or if he did, we don't know. But he definitely was in the 101st Airborne.
He was an Air Force man.
He served during that era. I should have said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Early on. He was in the Army, 101st Airborne. By then, they were parachute troopers, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Good war pictures those times of years. 'Cause I've been watching a few of them. Wow.
Oh, you've been watching some movies about war, is it?
I've been watching a lot of those.
Okay.
But before I seen what I'm watching now, I've been watching them.
Okay, cool.
I was on a holiday. I always been watching a war picture. Believe it or not, it's very funny. Come to the conclusion when there's a holiday coming up, on air to a war show. Boom, and they show up.
Yeah, they do seem to air at that time. I had forgotten until you mentioned it now, but yeah, they do tend to do that, don't they?
They do. I mean, come the holiday, boom. Matter of fact, on Reflex or wherever you are, whatever you're watching, boom. Not local TV, I mean.
Chuck, do you have any insights as to why that is? Or have you noticed that phenomenon? What's behind that phenomenon of playing war movies on holidays?
Yeah.
I have never studied that phenomenon. I do not know.
There's something to work on then.
Ooh, we
when
all
you
have
talk.
to look into this.
See, listen to that. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Go, new topic.
War pictures into holidays.
I know they used to play the big monkey and monster movies around Thanksgiving for some reason, but I never could figure out what the cause for that was either. But you had your Godzillas and your King Kongs and your Son of Kong and all, like that would always be around Thanksgiving. I assume it's because they were cheap to air. You didn't have to pay much to air them.
Yeah, that's true.
In the 1970s and stuff, but I don't know. I really don't know if there was some other esoteric purpose behind that, or.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, and just for the curiosity of this, I got the holidays Monday, and all of a sudden I turn on the television. Ooh, there's a first store of a war picture, and there they went, and then they go on a whole series of them. A whole series came out. With all the ones that you've seen,
If it's Memorial Day or Veterans Day, that makes sense.
Were
those? Was that the holiday?
That was the holidays.
Well, I mean,
That's
that.
what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, but not so much Christmas.
No, not much Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas on Christmas stories.
Yeah, oh yeah, plenty of those movies that go around.
Stories,
yeah,
that's it.
Okay. Jimmy is still with us. Are you there?
I am.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have a favorite war movie?
So, what?
Favorite war movie?
Oh, absolutely. A favorite war movie. At first, I thought you said a favorite woman.
Oh, no.
We'll get to that next, maybe, but let's get to the war movie first. We'll work our way there.
Not there yet. I'm not moving myself up to that yet. I don't have a drink on me yet. Well, we don't have drinks.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Fighting Seabees with the Duke.
There was a movie about the construction battalion. Is that what you're talking about? The Sea
Green
Bees?
Parade. He's thinking about the Green Parade.
You said the Fighting Sea Bees, right? Isn't that's the construction battalion of the Navy, right?
Green Parade has with the Duke in it too, though.
He was Fighting Seabees. Starred Bruce Wayne as Commander Donovan, the founder of the Seabees.
John Wayne.
John.
Why? What'd I say?
You said Bruce Wayne like Batman.
Well, between you, me, and the devil, Bruce Wayne's Batman.
No problem. Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is very interesting. I don't know if you're aware of this at all, Jimmy, but there was a period of time where I was fascinated by the concept of the sea bees, and specifically as it relates to the city of Columbus, Ohio. I know that sounds bizarre, but I started making all sorts of weird connections that maybe I shouldn't have made. But I noticed that in Columbus, there were several professional sports teams, and all of them were naval maritime themed for some reason. You have in hockey the Columbus Blue Jackets, which Blue Jacket is a term for a guy in the Navy. But and there's more on this to come. Maybe I'll get more of this. But there was a minor league football team or indoor football team or something that was called the Destroyers, like a ship, a destroyer. And then they had a minor league baseball team called the Clippers, like a clipper ship. And then their major league soccer team is called the Crew, like the crew on a ship. And then I just couldn't help but with especially the Columbus Blue Jackets, but notice that they had this Blue Jacket character as like a wasp. There's no such thing as an insect called a Blue Jacket. But Columbus Blue Jacket is literally the letter C and B, and I was like, "Is that a CB?" I'm sorry to go down this weird thing, but I was fascinated by this at some point. So
the Columbus Clippers were a minor league team for the Yankees organization, I think.
Yeah,
the Clippers.
I think so.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I can't remember what farm team they are for what major league. I don't remember that.
Yankees farm team.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm sorry to bore everybody, but that's just like one of the weird obsessions I had at one point with Columbus, Ohio. It's professional sports teams and the construction battalion of the Navy. I was making weird connections.
What it is that there could be a large detachment kept there. There could be a reserve battalion based out of there.
Yeah, but it's not really a Navy town. It's like it's the Midwest. It's not on the coast, where there would be like a port where you have like a bunch of ships and stuff. So that I always found that odd. I always found it odd that the town was named after Christopher Columbus, who, again, touched down on the shores of the New World, right? And we were fairly far away from that in Ohio. And I don't know, just all that stuff, I couldn't help but, like, wonder what the people who planned Columbus and named Columbus and, like, all those sorts of people were thinking.
So many names.
Yeah, like
There's
what?
so many names. It's just like with the name for the Washington Redskins. There's only so many names.
Yeah. Well,
now they turned Washington regular Washington.
See now, and the odd thing is that if you look at Columbus's name and you think about Columbia and the concept of the ancient goddess, it goes well past 1492 or whenever he sailed the ocean blue, allegedly.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot to be said there. And just to clarify, the Columbus Clippers started out as a minor league team for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but became a Yankees affiliate.
Wow.
So
okay, yeah. There you go.
That information in the chat room at Ocelli.com for those that might have wondered.
Yeah. I don't know. I just found that I always was wondering about that. And by the way, Columbus is a pretty cool place. It's a pretty nice town. It's a nice place to live, all in all. I kind of miss it sometimes. So it's just for anybody who's wondering, Ohio is kind of cool. So there you go. I don't know. But there's weird stuff going on with the way they name stuff.
It's nice in the wintertime, I can tell you that.
Do you like Ohio, Uncle?
It was nice in the wintertime.
So you like the snow and the cold weather?
Oh, yeah.
See,
I haven't been into much of the cold since I was small, but I like it more in the colder, going north more to go to see a nice cold sort of snowstorm, but with snow on it.
That's odd because that's the deal breaker for most people. It's like they don't want to deal with the winter. So you're like the opposite of most people. Like give me the snow, give me the cold weather.
Well, I got used to it because now heat has lost me. Since I'm out of Florida,
it's hot
here. not as hot as here as in Florida was, and now I'd like to try to get to the cold snaps. I don't know.
You miss
my
it,
other sister's like that too, though, but not the one here.
Yeah. I mean,
she goes down to let's see, she have it down to 60 degrees in the house before My other sister say, turn it back up. It's too cold. Maybe I know how they are.
Fighting over the thermostat.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they are.
That happens.
That's how I know my two sisters.
Yeah, certainly hot out here in Riverside, California. It's real hot here in the summer. Is it hot where you're at, Jimmy? Has it been a hot summer? Has it been rough or what?
It's been it's been pretty hot. Today it was about 90 in the shade.
That's about right.
That's hot. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Yeah. Right. It's actually been cool this past week for us, and I wish it would never change, but I know that will.
That's going to change this weekend.
I think this weekend we still have like actually 80 degrees something temperature.
Get ready to fix your arms there. You won't be out.
Uncle's referring to my eczema, which is exacerbated by the heat. Yes.
So. I think the heat gets that going.
It appears to be. Yes, it's a mysterious condition, but yes, it's that appears to be the main cause for whatever reason that might be. So, whatever.
That
it's one of those things.
And the gluten, whatever they got now, he's with the gluten still.
Trying to alter the diet for what it's worth, see if we can get any good effects there going. But yeah.
I think it's working too.
Yeah. So all sorts of exciting stuff going on here on our end. There's no end to the excitement. It's Friday night. It's just by default an exciting time on Ochilli.com, the Ochilli Radio Network on Friday night. It's Uncle the Podcast time.
We have to know any ladies on the line. Hello?
That would be good. We would encourage any women callers. We highly encourage, just for, if anything else, just a change of pace would be great.
Yeah, change of pace, just a little.
So if you want to call in, we would appreciate that. 319-527-5016. You can call or Skype in. The Skype is Charles.Ochilli on Skype. So Charles.Ochilli or 319-527-5016.
And wherever you're located, that's the number.
That's how you call into the show. Yeah. So please do so.
Right. Quick check-in for who's listening. You do have France, you have Ukraine, you have several listeners in Canada, and as per usual, our listeners all across the U.S. So that's who's listening tonight. Now, that's not necessarily who's calling, but that's who's listening.
No, they listen. I'll let them listen, because if they do come to call, I would like to hear the voices, but of course that's another story.
Indeed.
And our wayward listener from Japan was on a little while ago, but not there now.
Japan. So I had a Japan boy.
Oh wow.
We're getting one on the network who comes in and out now.
I haven't heard of that one. That must be a new one.
Yeah, interesting.
Japan, new listener in Japan for sure.
Wow.
But not at this moment. A little earlier, they were there when you were talking about the building problems. They were there, but
no, they like the building problems. See, I get the people to talk.
There we go. Yeah, you just gotta know what to say.
Yeah, just know what to say.
You got to give the people what they want,
and they'll answer.
Other than that, we got Michigan, Arizona, Texas, California, North Carolina, South Carolina. Where else? Let's see. Michigan again.
What about Seattle?
California again. Seattle, Washington.
Washington.
New Mexico. Okay, that's unusual. New Mexico. Nobody in Florida at the moment. Odd. Let's see. Alabama and Kentucky and Connecticut. Okay, there you go. That's your overall rundown. I don't see Ohio, although there was Ohio listeners during the first hour with Aaron. Anyway, 80 listeners grew, and now we have, let's see, in BC in Canada there. I think I know who that is. Toronto and odd one, Winnipeg.
Ooh, a Winnipeg boy.
So there you go. There's your rundown on who's listening elsewhere on Uncle.
Okay, Uncle. There are our listeners all over the place. It's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. So now that everybody has got everything with the shirt stains deal going on. We
Right.
got
If
some
you're on
new
Twitch-
deals. His man's making more shirts.
Right.
And-
If you're on Twitch, I can't see you, by the way. So apologies if I didn't mention you and you're on Twitch.
Oh.
There's not a whole lot of people there at the moment. I just looked at those numbers. So there's definitely more coming in through the Chili Radio Network. That's for sure. So,
They're hitting the ball. I hear them. They're in there.
That's the chat room, Uncle. So
They're hitting the ball.
the ball is bouncing all around.
That's
in the
how I
chat
know
room.
they're there. They're there. Yes, they're waking up. They're coming in.
There's a lot going on there.
All right, chat room. What you have to say for tonight?
Yes, please.
This is another Friday night.
It's a Friday
What do you
night.
guys have to talk about? Let's
Well,
get on our phones, fellas.
You were mentioning a minute ago, Uncle, that the T-shirts are going well. We've had
Yeah.
a lot of orders for the T-shirts. So got some big orders. I want to thank Sam real quick for his shirt order. He did put in a really good shirt order earlier.
Man, that's a nice color. Pick a nice color, nice purple. I like that color.
we got a special color.
I
made for
like that
yeah.
color. I didn't make that.
Something new and different. Yeah, it's
No,
mixing
that's
colors that
something
I hadn't
different.
done before.
I enjoy watching making them than actually wearing them because I like the colors of them.
It's fun to do.
Yeah, I could see
It's a fun
why.
process. So yeah, we make the Uncle tie-dye shirts here. Also available Age of Transitions and Ocelli Effect shirts. So please, if you've been thinking about ordering one, do so. It helps us out. It goes to support us. So do order a shirt if you've been thinking about it. Thank you everybody who has. It's going to be a limited run of these. So once we're out of them, unless we get a big demand for more of them, I won't be printing more anytime soon. So get them while they're there. And we're starting to run out of certain sizes. So, just act now. You know what I mean? So, but wait, there's more.
If boy, friend of yours make more. That's the.
There's more when you order more, and I keep making them. So that's what I meant by that, in case you're getting confused.
I think they might be the audience.
That's
When you saying that.
Rest in peace, our good friend Ron Popeil.
Oh.
Pour one out for our fallen friend. He was a friend to all of us, wasn't he?
And also pour one out for Billy Mays.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember I'm trying to remember the exact tenor of his voice. I forget it now. I used to remember that I would do an impersonation, but I can't remember exactly how it sounded now.
On Popeil or Billy Mays?
Billy Mays.
He was loud and clear. Billy Mays here, like that. It was sort of like that. I don't remember the exact tenor either, but it was very pronounced and excited. Billy Mays here with an amazing product, whatever it was. This you won't want to live without. It wasn't chill like Ron Popeil was, with his pocket fisherman and all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Said it and forget it. Yeah, Ron Popeil died, I think, a week or two ago, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Died?
I think so, yes. I heard that.
Yeah, Billy Mays was some years ago, though.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago now. Probably a decade, I want to say, yeah.
Yeah, no, he was in one of the baseball places where a lot of baseball players passed away.
No, not Willie Mays. Billy Mays. Different guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was the guy with the beard. I think he was the OxyClean guy, I want to say.
Him.
You remember that guy?
The guy that did the cleaning.
Yeah, the cleaning products. And he said, yeah, as Chuck was saying, very excited.
Oh, the bald-headed man.
No, he wasn't bald. No. He had hair.
Oh, then?
Who's bald?
He looked sort of like the guy they replaced him with who played, Al on Home Improvement, right?
Oh,
That
Al.
Oh, Richard Karn?
Yeah, with the beard. You remember the guy with the beard who was, Tim Allen's sidekick on the TV show Home Improvement?
Yeah. On that, he's Al Borland, right? Isn't that his name on that?
Borland.
But yeah, his name is Richard Karn, I think, and he hosted the Family Feud for a minute, I want to say.
Yeah.
That wasn't very good.
Now Steve Harvey, hosts one version of Family Feud, right?
Yeah.
Steve Harvey is funny. I mean, he is entertaining. So I think I definitely can watch Steve Harvey, and
he is hilarious when he like absolutely does nothing. When he just like reacts to these people.
Yeah.
Watch that. It's like, oh, I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah,
and it's hilarious because people say wild stuff to him, and he just kind of goes, "Ooh, okay," and moves on.
Oh no!
It's not like Dawson,
What was the name of the original host of that? That creepy guy that was always drunk and would hit on Grandma all the time. What was that guy's name?
Well, Richard Dawson was the
yeah.
Like the most famous one. I don't know if he was the original though. Some enthusiast in game show land would know, but Dawson was definitely like the guy who it was like he was like making out with women almost when you kiss them and
yeah,
touching them and stuff.
Oh yeah, very creepy.
Oh yes,
the husband's brother next to him, like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Oh, the 70s and 80s.
Oh man, yeah, it's just unbelievable to watch those and be like, man, how did they get away with this then? And
easy. Had an icon. They just kept on getting on the show. They had a personal card show. You put in that channel, they're on it.
So just keep the camera rolling.
It's like the Three Stooges, for example. You had a certain channel, they were on it. It's just like that.
Yeah, no, there's a game show channel.
And there's a game show channel, right.
It's hilarious. You know what? I still love to look at on game show channel, Uncle. Do you remember the game Card Sharks?
Oh, yes. Yeah. That was funny.
It's just high-low cards.
Yeah, right.
That's it. It's just giant cards. And you going up, you going down.
There's you're talking about the card show. Now, I was watching a TV show, match these Canadian, the people on the show. Match game. They're constantly, now it's 76. Yeah, so now it's 76. Next year, it'll be 77. Watch that game and see if the year doesn't go up.
Oh, no, it does. They had Match Game 76 because everything was 1976 oriented. Right. And then each year they had to keep adding to it.
Right.
And it was like Match Game 77 now. And it was the same guy for a long time. Right. And what was it? Charles Nelson Riley used to be on there and all those guys. Hilarious stuff. And it's so old that people are still smoking on the show.
Nice.
Like, they're not advertising their cigarettes, but you can see the ashtray and the thing burning. And Charles Nelson Riley has a giant pipe that he smoked.
Yeah, I saw that. He was smoking a pipe just the other day. Was watching it, and he was.
What's even funnier?
Arguing with Phyllis Diller.
What's that?
Huh?
He's bombed out of his mind arguing with Phyllis Diller.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that too. Phyllis Diller. Phyllis Diller.
You can see Betty White on there.
Betty White was on it.
Yeah, the funniest parts though, or guess what? Back to Richard Dawson. Richard Dawson's on there.
Right.
He's just like being a jerk to everybody. And it's hilarious. What is it? Brett Summers and Charles Nelson Riley ribbing each other back and forth.
Right. They go back at each other on the top. They're yelling at each other.
Yep.
Yeah, she got run. Listen to what he's doing. I know this one time. And they going back and forth at each other. The bottom row is Richard and the other three, and they up on the top. Stop no one up there.
Are we talking about Hollywood Squares now?
No. This is Match Game.
Match Game.
Oh, Match Game.
You youngins don't remember Match Game.
You don't understand Match Game. You're only watching Match Game. Chuck knows Match Games.
They ask a question, and they go, Sally was so sad. She went to the beach, and she accidentally showed everyone her blank.
Oh, yeah.
Then everybody would try and fill it in, and you as a player are supposed to guess what the celebrities are going to say, and if you match them, you get a match.
Yeah, right.
There
was one last week.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen that.
I just saw the one that was saying about this man. He had face on up, shirt on, socks on, and blank in the middle. Mm-hmm. And I said, "What the heck are you trying to say?" And then they had to match that. That was Oh,
Good luck matching that.
match that.
That's funny,
That was
one,
funny when I
everybody.
was. What the heck?
Huh.
And the weirdest thing is that even though Richard Dawson straight up like molested contestants on on Family Feud,
Yeah.
I am way more creeped out by the host of Match Game. There is
am too.
something really creepy about that dude.
I know.
And I'm telling you, it's rough. There's you don't believe me? Go look at a picture. Host of Match Game.
Yeah, you should
know-
watch it. Sidekick. You should watch it one time.
I'm telling you, if they after he died, they went into his house and found a refrigerator full of heads, I'd be like, okay, yep, something's wrong here.
Oh, no.
Something weird at the end of that game show network where where they usually say contestants have to qualify, blah blah blah. Anyways, it was like you said, Match Game 70, whatever it was, and they had this black guy with the big afro, and at the end, I seen something I never seen before. It's a contestant did not qualify for prizes. I'm like, what the heck?
Doesn't count for prizes.
What does that even mean?
What the heck does that mean?
All kinds of legal disclaimers on those things that were hilarious. That's another thing is, you're looking at 1976 and they're like, you won $4,000. Like, okay.
You know what?
Yeah, like big deal.
You know
yeah.
what gets me on one of these game shows is one of my sister listens to. I think it overrated. I think they're overrated. They dance with these guys. Price is right.
The price is right. Yes, the price is right.
What the heck is the screaming for? People are going crazy. I think that's outrageous, man. I mean, it's going out of proportion.
They're hamming it up for the camera, Uncle.
That's hamming up to the camera. It sounds like it sounds like come on.
Well,
At a home count.
it makes for good TV. You don't want to see somebody just like, Rod Rodriguez, come on down. And then, the person just casually saunters on up to their little podium thing where they have to guess their prices. Like, what fun is it to watch that? You want to see some kook jumping up and down, kicking their legs in the air, like screaming at the top of their lungs.
That's what I'm seeing now, and
Yeah.
that's what they do. They jump up and down.
Yeah.
They still make The Price is Right, except now it's hosted by Drew Carey.
Yes,
Right,
we
right.
know. We know all
2K.
too well, Chuck.
Because my sister, she tapes that show.
Yeah, she records the
records
shows
the
and watches
shows,
them later.
They don't
believe it or not.
I mean, that's one of her favorite ones.
How's that for depravity?
I'd rather watch Match Game to be Match Game.
Yeah.
Couples. I'd rather see the couple game. What is that?
See, there's another one that goes on too with oh man, who is that guy? I can't remember who the host is, but if somebody says it, I'll go, yep, that's it. He does Let's Make a Deal.
Let's make a deal. Yeah, who was that?
Wayne Brady is now the host of Let's Make a Deal, right?
Brady, right.
Yeah, I miss the old Let's Make a Deal when it was real crazy.
Oh, yeah. They got up the stairs. I can remember that. They got up. We make a deal with you. Step up here. Over here. Step over here. We got this here. You want this for, you want what's on the curtain on this other side. And that's going on.
Before you even get there, though, Monty Hall used to have it. So you had to be dressed like a chicken or
like a chicken.
like
Yeah.
In matching, like you and your wife wearing matching garbage cans.
Right. Yeah. I saw that too. That's funny.
You know what I mean? That stuff was hilarious.
I got a character. I got a character. The uniform that they wear when they're supposed to get on air. It's very, very, very funny.
It's anything but a uniform because you don't know what's going to be. That's for sure.
Right.
They should call it a polyform.
You'll crack up the whole show. Like you're doing now. You go from the start of the show, you wouldn't stop laughing of what you just said.
Yeah.
Well, all the people wearing the uniform, wearing what they wear.
Wayne Brady is so lame at it, though. It's just like, I don't know how anybody pays him to do that. I mean, it's just bad. Oh, yeah, you're beautiful, honey. How are you? It's like that. It's like, Wayne Brady. I don't even know why he works. Anyway. I guess there's still a place for the non-threatening black guy in TV. Anyhow, so there it is.
Yeah, I guess we're coming toward the end. I think we need to do shout-outs, don't we, Uncle?
That's something we just talked about a little bit tonight. Something nice.
Why don't we throw it to Jimmy, our
Jimmy,
caller?
you shoot the caller. You shoot the first shout-out. How's that? Jimmy?
Yeah, here's to everyone on O'Chelly land. Have a good weekend.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for calling, Jimmy. We'll talk to you again soon. Take care.
Yeah.
All right, so there's Jimmy's shout out. Uncle, who would you like to shout out to this evening?
All the people that have been listening. I'm having you guys all giving you guys a shout out, especially Canada and all the ones out of the United States. All shout outs for them.
Thank you, all of you. We do appreciate your listenership.
Yeah.
I'll give a few shout outs here. First shout out would be the previous hour guest I had, Joseph Flatley. Here is my copy of his new book, New Age Grifter, The True Story of Gabriel of Urantia. Sure to be a great book. I'm excited. I'm happy for him for putting that book out with Feral House. It's cool. Also, I mentioned Sam Idlet, who we had on a couple weeks ago for Dancing with My Fate. Do check out that book again. Sam was very good and nice and putting in a big shirt order, so shout out to him for that as well. Thank you, Sam.
And since you mentioned Sam, just a quick plug. On the 26th of this month, he'll be the guest on the Ocelli Effect on the Thursday for 2 hours. So there you go.
Nice. So do check that out, everybody. That's going to be good. Sam's appearance on Chuck's show. Also, Christina at Feral House. I mentioned her earlier on my show again. But yeah, she was just really nice. So I want to give a shout out there. Yeah. Somebody from Joseph's publisher there was.
Why, you had a go, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah. She sent me email correspondence about having Lenny on the show and whatnot. So yeah, that was just it was cool. So lots of exciting things happening here on Uncle the Broadcast. Not a lot of action from Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter live stream videos. I'm not sure why, but whatever. I don't know.
I think relaxing this week.
It happens.
It happens. People don't want to listen. It's fine. I can give and take. So
it happens sometimes. Yeah.
They don't want to.
But we do.
Maybe they're too busy at Rachel Dazzle's OnlyFans site.
Oh, yeah, I heard a bit about that from your show.
They're watching that?
Surely they are, yes.
You don't want to see it, Uncle. You don't want to see it, Uncle.
Oh, no, not them. Not that.
Yeah, no, not that. We won't go there, will we, Uncle?
I think I know where you're going with it, but I'm not going to.
But we do a live stream video version of this show. It's quite tame but fun, and you can always catch out Friday nights, or you can check the videos later. They're logged. We do the Twitch, the YouTube, the Twitter. The links are all on unclethepodcast.com. Check those out. We're, of course, broadcasting live on Ocelli.com every Friday. So thank you, everybody, at Ocelli.com. Lots of action in the Ocelli.com chat room. That's exciting. Instagram and Twitter, follow us at Uncle Podcast, and call in the show any week.
Crazy accidents. I'm feeling. I think I can take a break.
You know what? He contacted me earlier. And he was in the midst of doing something. So yeah, I think
that might be then.
Yeah, I think I know what's going on there. I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, he's usually makes his presence known immediately every week. Yeah, so it is a bit different when he's not here.
When I know he's almost one of my favorite guest watcher because I know right away if he's in there. But since what you just said, I could understand it.
Yeah.
Probably something's going on.
Yeah. But this is Uncle the Podcast. Of course, again, unclethepodcast.com. Thank you for listening, everybody. Uncle, why don't you bring us home?
That's our show. Bye-bye. Boom, boom.